Congress in City West in Dublin will be remembered forevermore as the Congress of Change, an organisation sometimes criticised for being slow to move, when at a pace today that was breathtaking. Delegates wanted change, and they wanted it now.
I say about 35–40% of the counties of...
Welcome back. So for the first time in 16 championship meetings between the counties, Donegal and Monaghan has finished in a draw, and that point meant so much to Monaghan. Now this full scorecard, as you can see, 14 points apiece. So what a game we have had here in Cavan this evening. It was certainly physical and certainly tense, and plenty of things to get through, but those last two scores, how important were they?
Oh, they were huge, and what an exciting game and an exciting finish that we had. You know, we went right to the wire with a little bit of everything in it. And Dick Lurkin came on as a sub, great servant from Monaghan, and just gave a ball away to who? Michael Murphy. Couldn't get to him for the tackle. Donegal Christy Toy came on as a sub, and it was full of running. The ball ends up with Eamon McGee in here. Eamon had to think about it, thought better of it. Turned around and passed it out, and Christy Toy hand passed over there. Put them a point up, and you thought that was it. But very, very quickly, Monaghan came down, and there was a late tackle by Andrew Thompson, and who else? Conor McManus put it over the bar to level again.
McManus kicked the last 4 scores for Monaghan there. There were 4 frees. It doesn't matter coming to here or coming to man when they really needed him. He got the scores in the bar. But what a game! We were on the edge of our seats. You said it was engaging at half time. He got even better there in the second half. That is what the championship was all about: hard hitting, physical, great scores. Brilliant. Yeah, indeed. And the commentators also saying at the end of that second half there that Peter would be a happy man. He predicted a draw before we came in. Obviously, of course. But there was also a lot of physicality and emotion as well on the sidelines.
Well, that's to be expected. This was a massive game, and both sets of players and backroom teams have put so much preparation into this one game. But Brian had touched on a point that Pete McGrath had questioned the gamesmanship of Donegal against Fermanagh. It was very evident along the sideline that there was a lot of shenanigans going on, and I know Monaghan were not very impressed with some of the movements of the Donegal officials. So I've no doubt that's something that the Ulster Council will.
I think there's one Donegal official in particular. I think, you know, when the video of that game is looked at, you know, I think Conor McManus was taking frees and he was running across his line of sight, and so there's various things like that are going to be looked at.
There was enough to look at on the field.
There was that much going on. Plus 6 minutes of injury time.
There'll be a question on where that came from. Absolutely. Let's focus on the players on the field. Let's look at Monaghan's goal chance. A chance created in the same way as they created chances the last championship match they played. Long kick out, and they've got a specific technique here. And
carbon copy of the clip that we showed, and I'm very surprised that Donegal actually fell for this, whereby you had one player, the target man, as in Kieran Hughes, but it was the players around him who are anticipating the break and who are just going to make a surge. They're going to gamble that they're going to win the ball and they're going to go forward, and that's exactly what happens. And it's Ryan McInnesby, the number 12. Now you can question the quality of the handballs, how slick Owen Duffy had a turn to receive that. The ball didn't go to hand to Ryan McInnesby, but that was a crucial goal chance when Monaghan was on top, and if McInnesby had buried that, then I think Monaghan wouldn't have looked back.
But we did have one goal in the game, and you were going to spoil it all by telling us it's the goal that shouldn't have been.
It shouldn't have been, Brian, because there was a foul that took place just before it. But look at the goal score, and again we highlighted the significance of him and the runs that he makes up this left flank and how he gets on the end of so many good Donegal moves. But you've Fintan Kelly with him. They are not leaving him isolated. And if you can watch again, this is Owen McNeilis, and Fintan Kelly's got his hands on him. Monaghan are very much well aware of the threat, but it's the way that he manipulates a yard or two. In fact, it's not him. It's his teammate, Kieran Gillespie, who's got his hands up. And Kieran's not even looking at the play.
In defence of the referee.
That's a foul. He slows him up, he puts arms around his neck.
In the defence of the referee, he's watching the ball at the moment. This is happening off the ball.
The referee didn't see it. The referee was watching the play.